All right.
Yeah, turn on. Sorry, I turned it off.
Oh. Thanks everybody for coming. If you don't know me, my name is Will Buck. I'm one of the co-organizers of things that are meant here. We're meeting on the first Wednesday of every month. Okay. We're here with Joel, who's another one of the co-organizers, and John Walker, our lead organizer, is on the road today.
Niagara Falls.
Niagara Falls, that's right. The way we usually run these things is we go through some announcements and then give them lightning talks for anyone who wants to show off kind of what they're up to, anything cool that they think the group would be interested in. And then we have the main presenter tonight. That's going to be John Urberg. I screw up your last name every time. That's great. All right. He's going to be our first hat trick, as Joel just put it, our first 3-time speaker.
Our first regular, official regular.
Let's give him a round of applause for that. And then we draw some prizes that we have to give out, and mingle and get home. So, first off, announcements. We've got to thank the sponsors here. So, Virtual is kind enough to lend us the space and give us all these chairs. Projector. This thing that we watch stuff on. So Virtual, if you haven't heard of them, they're a online doctor's office. You can get in and out from your phone. Pretty nice. They do a lot of common stuff. Joel and I helped work on it, so sorry. No, it's actually a pretty good stuff. So there's that. STG, Solution Design Group, is a consulting firm. They're putting on a conference called Open Source North. We have lots of flyers. If you didn't hear me say that earlier, it is Thursday, June 9th. It is at Normandale Community College. And they'll be talking all kinds of open source stuff.
So, for just a second.
Oh, yes.
I work for STG. I'm Robert Hanson. I work for STG. I'm Robert Hanson. And I just want to say I've seen a list of speakers, and you're going to be disappointed. I've got flyers, and there's flyers up here if you want. Early bird registration ends on the 6th, which is like Friday. And there's a box, and it's 25 after that.
Also, we have a $50 off coupon code that will be tweeting out. I believe it is 2016 SDG Friends, all one continuous bit of characters. So I'll tweet that out so you don't have to remember it.
We'll put it on the Meetup page too.
Yeah. And that's all our sponsors. We're always looking for presenters, so if you have something that you want to come up here and talk about for 40 minutes, awesome. We would all love to hear you talk about it. So contact me, Joel, or John. We have something to be. We have a running list on the message board for topic proposals. So just send something there or get a hold of us and let us know what you're talking about. Any other announcements people like to do? If you're looking for work or if you're looking to hire people, we like to give that a quick shout out here at the beginning. And any other kinds of announcements? Oh, I guess I should say NGConf started today, and I hope some people were watching it. The live stream was on all day. Some guy named Kit was holding the wires in so that it stops cutting out. But it was very good. Shy Resnick gave his comedy talk of the year. It was good. There was a talk on brain surgery. That was completely off topic, but awesome. They recorded a live episode of JavaScript Jabber, I think, podcast about JavaScript. So definitely check it out. Tomorrow is the fair day that they're having, and it's like an amalgam of all kinds of stuff, but I don't know how they're going to broadcast that exactly. But Friday has one track speakers that it's true. So that's cool. Anyways, looking for work or looking to hire people? Yes. Right.
Thank you. Sorry, this is a little bit awkward since I didn't sponsor the pizza or anything this time around, so thank you, STG, for that. But my name is Clara Sponitz, and I'm with Object Partners, local consulting firm here. We've been around for 20 years, privately held. Core has always been around Java, and our main speaker this evening actually used to work for Object Partners and for still does. So basically, this topic was ideal to just stop by. We have a growing front-end development practice at Object Partners, and we are actively looking for mid-level developers, Angular, React frameworks. If you want to reach out via objectpartners.com or clara.sponitz@objectpartners.com or via the site, I would welcome an introduction. Thanks for your time.
Thanks, Clark. Anyone else? Bueller?
I'm Wayne. I'm with AWS. We're over in St. Paul. We do environmental data management, primarily with remediation. So we're
Thank you. What did you say the name of the company was again? DDMS. Okay. We should talk to Lee. Okay. Anybody else? Robert.
Yeah, hi. You guys know what I'm going to say. SDG is looking for developers, especially front end and Java backend. So after you talk to Claire, or instead of, or whatever. You always talk to mistakes.
Very cool. Anybody else?
I work for Virtual, so it's possible. Thanks all for coming. If you're looking for a full-time job consulting, just hired for the primary example, so we'll be looking for developers. Always looking for developers. If you want to work for a $5 billion company, it's help partners. That's what you're looking for. You're working for a startup. Space. So come talk to me.
Thank you, Santo. Last call. Does anyone have a lightning talk they would like to give today? Show off something cool they're doing or something they think is interesting. Don't be shy. Okay. Let's turn it over to John.
All right, so we're trying out something.
I don't know. So there's one running again. Probably the other HDMI because there's two HDMI. So. You probably have to be plugged in first. There we go. There. Yes. I think so.
So, the talk tonight is on functional, reactive, Angular 2. So, anybody here when I talked 2 months ago, I just kind of wave my hands a little bit about how the under the covers, Angular 2 is now using React JS and a lot of the stuff under Reactive. So, today's talk, I want to do a little deeper into that. So, introduction, we have John Urberg at License, who's a system architect. We are investing heavily in Angular. We actually just started our first Angular 2 project for our first Angular. That project also has Node and backend, so JavaScript also free. So this talk is going to be kind of take you through the steps to get to the point of doing this in Angular 2. We're going to go kind of start out and talk about what functional programming is. Then we'll get into Reactive programming a little bit, and then we'll kind of tie it to Angular 2. functions, one of the first things that we talk about is the concept of first class functions. So, in a functional programming language, a function is what a variable. It can be passed in that has arguments to functions. Functions inside of them can create new functions, and those functions turn other functions. So the way that the functional folks call this is they call it high order functions, right? Type of function. If the functions are argument or even function. So here's a couple of examples of JavaScript that show you can do some of this. At the top here, I've got a function that just takes the stating that function is a variable. Right, so down here, you can store a function here. And my next set of functions here are kind of showing how you can use functions for something called pairing, or also known as partial application. So the first one would be just kind of a hard-coded brute force way, right? I want to create a new function that uses that function, and so it's going to add 3 to whatever number it has. So I could set up a new function that asks about that and add. But another way to do that is I can call bind on that. The bind to the first parameter, that's actually going to create a new function called add3. So what I do next here now is I'm actually taking a functional library, a function called curry, and what that actually does is take I add function and wrap it so that if you don't pass all the parameters to it, it automatically creates a brand new function and function. Just like that. That actually ends up happening in the last activation. Last function effort. So they'll kind of do the same thing. So what that gives you then is kind of some examples of being able to compose your functions. Really like a lot of logic in very small space. So what I'm using here is actually a library called Lambda. Anybody here ever use that library before? Yeah. So for those of you who haven't, Lambda is kind of similar to underscore or Lodash, except it kind of fixes the problem with underscore. Underscore passes in the thing that you're working on first, and then the primary second. So therefore, we can partial application and build a function. So the filter function is the same as the Lodash filter function, except the first parameter is test function, the second parameter is the list. So you see here that what I'm doing here is I start with, everybody that knows filter function, which goes to a list of items, call that function, and every item that passes through it gets in that. So here I have a function called whatever. The first parameter that gets into that is something to test against. The second parameter is the output that filter that saying that I'm asking for a function, and now I have a complete function that just takes a list and then goes through and finds everything for the function. I create a second function here again. I'm going to combine functions together. Function is now a default function, so it's going to pull out using values from my object. Partition is going to go through the list and split function. And then finally, I can compose those two together. So the compose function takes those two functions, and whatever list I pass in is first going to come complete with that list. And then the output of that is going to send it by user. And then just call that function. So you can see I can kind of compose things together in a very short space, and you can magnify everybody just in a procedural fashion. And this is probably kind of one of my JavaScript a little bit. It's probably not. Another important concept in functional programming is concept of purity. And two pieces of that are immutable data and the lack of side effects. So JavaScript on different powers is not immutable by default, like change value. But I can use an ASCII keyword so that I can change what variable points to after I set it. I can use a freeze method to use the data spin. So by doing that, I can see if I try to change what customer wants to, I'm going to get an error. If I try to change the value inside customer, I'm going to get an error. This is immutable, I cannot change it again. If I want to change the value, I can copy. I guess if you do a little funky there, you see I've got call object copy the value. Transcript 7, I can actually do structure and structure. So, to help you out in the libraries. So there's a few libraries out there. There's Urberg, probably a lot of you have heard that. That's something from Facebook. I use Reactive a lot. Very simplistic JavaScript type of API. So here I create a immutable object, and I just call step, and that's going to actually copy the variable that will change. So there's a way to do it in a way. Probably the library out there is called Mori, and that's based on both the collections. That kind of gives you a little more confidence. Right, so the second part of this is first function is secure. Anybody know why that's secure? Exactly. So this here is changing this balance. We don't know what this is coming from. It could be global, it could be download, it could be object. So if I call update balance with 10 times in a row, I'm going to get a different answer every time. So the second value, second function is pure. By passing them on to the customer, it goes and takes a new copy of that customer and things balance. So if I were to call that over with the same inputs over and over again, I'm always going to get the same input. What about this one? Security. Yeah, that's what's interesting because you're actually changing the state downside code. Now again, it's, you have to kind of balance both times doing everything, doing a console log and make a bigger deal as long as you keep the rest of it here. But it's just a real-time program that and turning to the back program, Java, whatever. Do this today, and I strongly advise you to. There's a lot of benefits to the class where everything is fine and the only way to get stuff is balanced. So some other functional stuff that you hear about, you want to add some functions, which is you probably don't want to get into for this or reference transparency. Gets back to the concept of pure functions. The referential transparency basically means that if I know a function is always going to return the same thing if the statement pass in, I bet that I can add function and add 3 functions. If I pass in 1, I'm always going to get back 4 no matter what. So I could actually replace that function call with 4, and the program will be just the same. And then what I can support if you're doing memorization. So if you want to speed up the time it takes to call something, you can go and make the first call and just save it off, and you know it's going to work the same every time with that same. And the latent evaluation is the idea that, let's say you have a list of something, and a list of something goes on forever. We'll get into that when we start talking about that. Anybody ask me this question? Well, here's kind of the standard reason if you go on down at the website, right? If you're writing programs that use threads, like if you've got immutable data, you never have to do this logic, you never need deadlocks, right? Because you can't change the state of the the ability to read the program, if you know that this function is always not going to affect anything in the outside world, it's allowing you to change it then with this function. Over there, right? We saw some examples of composability dealing with a function, and being able to break it down in small pieces. But we are an Angular 2, an Angular 3, so there's a reason we care about it. The 2 is going to be faster with usable objects. We'll get into that a little later. But first, let's talk about reactive programs. So what is reactive program? So, definition of imposing asynchronous and event-based operations. So, in reactive programming, everything is a stream of data. So, look at that user input data feature that's also the same as data that you're operating. So, you actually created with the reactive implementation, maybe before that, and also the streams, then I'll set up the same operators that we use. So for example, these two look identical, right? You see that dollar sign there is kind of call it out. So first example, I just got a standard with the stocks, I filtered it out based on simple Facebook, a magic book, quote, and I will quote. And exactly the same with that screen, but that's going to be fed from the UI API. But it's always the same operator. So, we'll do these slides, the way they describe is difference between reactive and interactive is kind of pull versus push. So, when you're doing pull programming, synchronous programming, interactive, you have a single value is just an object. You want to pull the value out of the object. With multiple values, you're looking at variables like an array of something, a map of something. We're going to do that function. When you're working with reactive programming, like this instead of the push, what you get to do. So if you're using a single value, probably all of us can use the bounds before, right? That's an example of reactive. Observable then is ability to have multiple values in that. So observables is kind of the main concept that we're working with. It's a stream of data all the time. And we're going to do the same thing. They're also lazy, kind of talk about that functional thing go on forever. Right? As long as the program is running, you don't do anything else. One of the concepts is hot versus cold observable. So to create an observable, the raw way to do it is called create an observable class. And that's going to take the callback function. That's going to pass the observable quickly. And inside of there, then you call next to put stuff under the stream over and over again. And then once you're done, you call complete. And finally, you kind of function that's called when you want to put out your data. So this is the medium wide. And we also have helper functions here. So for example, you can get an observable this. You create a timer. So this example here will create a timer that after 5 seconds, put something on your observable stream in a second. And there's also a handy little helper function that you can pass in a DOM element and the name of the function, and it's automatically creating a observable that's going to fire and then on your screen. And then we want to use this observable, we want to subscribe to it. So the subscribe takes 3 values. The first is the callback function that gets called every time something is extra optional. Second one is the callback when an error happens. And the last one is the callback that happens whenever it's and you can compose here. So here's an example where I created a timer. And then I take the output from that timer and call map on it, which puts the map in the string. And then I go ahead and subscribe to it and output that console. Check the console. So what you see on the console then is that it's the last one. It's the last two. So you mentioned that they go to the hot and cold observable concept. So cold observable is kind of a passive sequence. So it doesn't start producing notifications until that subscribe. So you then multiple subscriptions. Observable would be an example of like let's say that's going to be sending out events that are user subscribed. All right. So move on to the next view.
Woo! Woo!
So, all right, so I'll get it. All right, so I'm going to just go ahead and get it counted. expand this a little bit. I'm not sure what happens when I do the second one. So I'm going to use time off to start the second one after 2 seconds. So you see here down there. So again, the cold observable. Now I can make an observable hot observable. It's cold, but it's shit. Which would happen down with the see now now it's look like a little more complex. So this is a little autocomplete program. Right? So it's going to search with the feedback. But I want to set it up so that it doesn't search before I type in every three. I gotta do it three. But that's really fast. I don't want it to do anything. I want it to kind of wait 5 seconds until it goes over. This was hard to do. So I got another little helper function up here. That's kind of found grab my input, go to my results, and you see that. First thing I do is I go ahead and grab the key out of that. So every time I type something in, that's going to send in down that. So what I want to do now is use my Java that I want to capture the value in this magical box, which is the values I'm going to map it. So now my screen that return from map is returning just the text value instead of down there. Next thing I want to do then is say I don't want anything that's less than 2 or less, so I'll add a filter on there. So anything that's 2 or less is just I'm going to pass that next filter. The next thing I do then is to balance timization and say anything that happens less than 750 seconds apart, I'll take the part when you drop. Last thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to do this change case that says if I can duplicate stuff coming through even after that, I'm going to ignore duplicates. And then finally what I'm going to do is this is switch map. So it's kind of like a map function. It's going to take the value that I got, native to that set of filters, and pass it to my system PDF function. That's going to return then asynchronously the string. So what would happen if I just did normal map is I have a string. So switch map is actually another word for this is flat map. It's going to flatten that out so it's just a single string. And now I have just a single string of data that's coming back from my API callback to what the and then I can subscribe to it. And then get that thing with the results. That's the way to talk. That's the fun part is actually when I was in change. Yes, we did. Yes. So it used to be flat map like this. Yep. So again, that's an example of how you have to probably get to the procedures, right? That would be my code right there. And so about our APS is a very rich, complex API. bird was sitting there saying, I've got 2 different streams coming in. If I pass it to the bird something, that's what's going to happen to the bottom. So you see it's taking, the first stream comes in through 20, after it's all dark, you get 20, and you see where then it's merging the two together in one stream. And you can do stuff like this, you can do stuff around. So here's an example of a scan, which you're going to see in a little bit of example. What this is doing is anybody's using the reduce method. It's taking in the first X is really and the second Y is the value is not the same. And you'll see here then I take in 1, 2 comes in, I add it to the last one. 2 comes in, I add the last value, now it's 6, and so on. So if you're really curious about how something works, this is a really good draw. All right, so how do we tie this together to build a reactive right now? And a functional one at that. So I want to start with an initial app state. So this is your starting point, is probably an empty value 0, empty less. Then we're going to create a state stream that's going to start with that initial state. Then we want to create one or more event streams, like capture events. And then that state stream then should react to those events. And that should cause then a new state to come out of it. Right? So it's making a new copy of the state, all the data is always readable. And then your view would then listen to that state stream and every time that you get a new value, so let's start with a very simple example. So I see here I've got a button, the plus or minus, and then there's a number here that's going to get implemented. So to start out with, then I want to go ahead and create some streams. Taking your durable object and just pulling out some of that current function. So to make a string from the internet button, that plus button. So this will grab all of the events. I'm going to button. And what I want to have happen then is, but I start with 0, and every time someone hits plus, I want to have 1 to it. Every time someone hits minus, I want to do minus, so I can do the merge. Right, those are going to return events, which I don't have to deal with. So, what I can then do up here that you would have. So that every time that you click on the internet button, it will just go on. Every time I click on the button, and it's still headed. Now I'm getting numbers off of here, so now I can do it. Start with 0. That's my starting value. It's a very simple model. So what had happened is every time that one of the numbers come on the screen, then I want to do it different. So let's do that scan function. So I've got my accumulator, I've got my value. Let's go ahead and store that and we'll call this a model. I do anything with that, then I need to go with that. That's good. every time I click on this, it's pushing one onto my screen. It's going to the scan function, taking the last value in the emitter, passing in a 1, adding it, that's my new value. That causes the model screen to get updated. That's the start, all that.
Yeah, okay. Because I was wondering why they had to do a function like that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of instruction by it that can kind of find it. Does that make sense, everybody? All right, so why does all this matter? So remember, Angular 2 now is leave the components. Right? So here's a simple to-do app. I've got my quick component, my app. I've got a filter component that's got a filter based on all completed or uncompleted. I've got a component that I look to do. So each of those components has its own change. So then every time they make a change, Angular requires change thing. So under coverage, it's got its own change after its own finishes. Right about change convention. Starts from the top of the tree and it goes through the directed graph. And so this is actually moving over Angular 1. Remember in Angular 1 you have this list of change detectors. And goes through the watches and stuff. And goes through digest cycles. Goes through once, and then one of those watches might have changed cycles on previous one, so that I can do it again. You don't really know how long it's going to take every time you change that. Here it's always the same. But immutable objects will allow Angular to scale components that you that's got a copy of the original value and comes back through. Change detection and it sees it's the same if it stops, run that component stop. And so here's an example. This is actually an article with someone built a finance feature application. And let's go over to a couple of buckets and show you a little example of how that works. So again, here's a simple finance feature application. If you look at the way that they have it set up, you'll see he's using immutable JS. This is actually a functional implementation of my thing. So you can be defining that, right? But what he does here is he's actually split it up into rows and tiles. So every time that something changes, he goes and partitions the rows. And if you don't functional program, the partition is going to make a copy of everything. And so if you kind of look at what happens here in the component, I put a little each tile. I just put a little thing in here that's lost whenever it gets changed. It happens now. So you can see it didn't change all of them, changed some of them, but we went through all 300 spots. And all the rows also. Everything. So what you did to fix this is you can see now there's no more rows, just tiles. So the game then is no longer having to go through instructional structure. So if you watch then what happens now is that see all of the stuff has changed. And so, but this came about was we built this game, and we were combining the browser, but then we put a volume license to it. So this is how we found out what was going down. So if the data is immutable, it's going to stop and you can run faster and do it because Angular can skip a lot of the change. So we can make it even faster. We also change detection strategy available on every component. And so the default is to always do a check. And that check may be take the value of the carrot and say there's nothing to do. But there's also an on push option that limits the change. That's the only thing that basically if you had set up everything in your application, and I just changed like one of the bottom components, it's only going to go up to the stuff that would be concerned with it. It can be that specific component, all the other stuff that would be required. So, and then we'll pull a little example from another website that I found. Like that. Two simple little those here forms. Here I've got a base component that all of them have this last updated. So every time something change happens, we send all that updated. You can be able to see every time that change happens, that it's going to be updated on top there. And so component one is using that as an input. The second one is result. So if I come in here and start typing in the top one, right, default times up to because the second one default, so it's got to go ahead and check itself every single time. Check itself every single time. That's after you change because the value. It makes sense that the top one should change because I actually type it. Right? Now let's see if I go into the other component. Only change here. This one doesn't care, so it's just take it. You see that's going to speed up your application. All right, so let's kind of tie this together and review our little simple demo application. To make that. Put that might look at. Yeah. Before, and then we'll do a little bit more color here. Right, so one of the issues right now we have with Angular is that there's not a way, an easy way to say, take this element off of your template to the observable string for. So instead what I did was I had to call a function back in my component. So what I do is I create a subject. The subject is both an observer and observable, so I can call next on it, which is something on the screen. As well as I can listen to it. So I'm going to create a subject for increment, subject for decrement, and then each function then is tied to the bottom right, so that will add one to the screen and then one. The rest of it then looks like it's going to merge. I'll go ahead and start with 0 to this point. And so the trick to get this working in Angular is I've got to use an filter. I would take this guy out. Just going to put options. The async filter has a list of sides to that. And then so that's a very simple example of how. So let's take this to more complicated example. And this is actually one of these guys who did a demo to do application. Now we're using a specific framework. This is just kind of a raw implementation of Reactive Angular to application. So that's what I want this does. So I can go ahead and I click on one to mark this done. And give my filter list, I can change the filter. So let's see what that looks like. A little more work to do. So the first thing we have now, again, we're not working with a simple integer as our initial statement. We have actually an application state that consists of a list of to-dos and then a visibility filter, which is all completed or not completed. To-dos are going to ID number, string that's the text, and then the data frame. So my app statement is my initial state of my program, and that's going to be that my immutable state is going to be the program. And so what I'm going to do then is actually break that up into two different functions that are going to work on it. Make it a little simpler. So I'm going to have one state function for my list of to-dos. That's going to take in the initial state of the list of to-dos. observable. And that's really going to kind of become a dispatcher, but something event, I'm going to put events on. And so now I'm going to see going to be a scan function is going to take the current state, and then whatever action came on to my action list. Let's see what kind of action it is. So what they did up here is created actual classes to describe the different actions. Add action, toggle action, action to change the visibility filter. I'll see later that that's actually not a good idea. Obviously, can be say like state something because with this type of programming, you can actually take those and listen to those things and put them on the server, things like that. So that's good. And so we're scanning that, and then every time I get an action to action, I'm going to go ahead and create a new to-do, create a new list, starting with the initial state, which is my previous to-do list. And we want to return that. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and do a map, which is going to put that in the list. And if I do what to do, I'm going to go ahead then and the third function is basically making a copy of the item to the value. Then that back, otherwise it's going to pass back to the do. So ultimately, what this is doing is if nothing changes, I'm getting my value back, otherwise it's going to be copied. And the filter will look similar, and this is just a string that we're working with, so by passing a visibility filter, it's going to take the filter that I state. And then finally, my main state function. The function is defined to be good. And then map it, put it back into the state. And what we do here then is we actually put onto the injector, we put in the initial state, create a dispatcher that's going to be subject to that, so I can add that. And then I'm going to create a state object, so it's going to call state function, passing in the state dispatcher. That's going to return a observable that subject. So here's an example of using it just in my to-do list. I can actually then inject my dispatcher and my state. And then my state will observable, so I'll map on it. And that is then taking the whole application state. This is to use the ability filter. This function then is going to filter it out, just return back the list. And that itself is going to be a new observable list. And then up here then, I pass it to the same filter. So that means that every time that something happens that updates that list, this map function can be called, filter it out, pass it to another observable list. And then we click on it, we're going to toggle, so this is where we use the dispatcher, so we'll call that passing into action, and that's going to go into the dispatcher function and state. Put out the state on the observable way. After that. So, that's a work. This is my interpretation of model diagram that's happening. So we have, if you remember from the previous slide, we have two observables. One is an action observable, and the second is a state observable. When I create my initial state observable, I pass in the initial data, which is basically going to be a object that's got an empty list of to-dos and a filter string that's at the home. So then let's say I go and I add in click on the action to do text in there. That's going to push a new action object on my action screen. If I add to what you didn't know, that's going to then get popped on the function. You can see I've got an add type. Let's go ahead and create a new add to the use object. That's going to give me a new version of my app state and please go. Of course, I can see that the expression itself is displays that I want. And let's say I click on include filter, so that I'm going to add an action. And I actually maybe listen to that, catches it, goes to the filter function, filters out of the app, pushes out a new version of the app.
So it's, five different objects. Are all five of those objects in, someplace in queue?
Or only if you put in one. What's that?
So you're saying, between the first and the second one, you get a new state object that gets pushed onto, you said it got pushed. Is that,
push? It got pushed to your subscribe button.
so I guess what I'm getting at is you don't have, at the end of that second operation, you don't have two objects, it's simply one object and the other one gets.
Well, the other thing, if you save it, if you have a list, you have a copy of it when it comes. You will, if you don't.
But just the observable or the, not the observable, yeah, the observable doesn't keep a copy of previous state.
And if you're using a library like Urberg or under the covers, you're using a special package tree, which optimizes your memory storage. So, by that filter all, with that data is going to be important in the same one, even though there's a copy of the object under the covers. You can figure out the different objects and give you pointers into it. Be able to go on. So that can everybody? All right, so again, that was kind of messy the way we had to put that together with all the different state functions and variable states and stuff. So let's look at a library pattern that this is deal with. So Redux is comes out of the Reactive plan and kind of a functional implementation of Flux, which is also comes out of the Reactive plan. If you look at Flux, the idea here is that you have a one-way flow of data. This pattern is completely flow and Angular also will do that. So your view then is that kind of React, but Angular then is the components. So the one thing that happens is I click on something on my page, I fire off an action, go to the dispatcher, and then I have stores that are listening to that dispatcher. If the store cares about that event, it updates itself. Part of that's actually used to action the other end, maybe something comes back from the server fires an action and that's the dispatcher. So that's hard because it's a one-way flow, but still you have stores all over the place that have data that's so someone came up with this idea called Redux. And what they're doing here is you've got immutable state, you have reducer functions that you have some actions to do with that data state. So kind of three main Redux are one, it's a single source of truth. So there's one object tree that all these pages in one project. Secondly, and state is the only way. It's the only way that you can communicate that state is through this action, which is an object describing what happened. And then finally, you use their functions to change the state. So this specifies how the state tree can be transformed based on the action. So let's do a little simple example with our counter again. This will do that. So I brought in maybe that's library and basically nothing else. So the first thing I need to do is create a reducer that does count. So my state again is going to be a number, and I'm going to initialize the letter to 0 set my initial state. And then what's going to happen then is it's just that. So every time an action happens, then it's going to call this function passing in the current value of state and expecting the value of state. So so that is infinite. That's the second one. So now I got my counter, I can turn that into a store. And this is where now different meetups get started. So now I need to be able to tell the store when something if you pass events to my store so they can follow that into the state and the state, the value of the state. The store again. Click events. So then I want this to happen. Coming out. Second, all right, so then the last thing I need to do then is subscribe to this. A lot of you probably wouldn't familiar now. So this subscriber then is just going to be required every time something changes in the store. My application stage, every time some event comes in, all the function, passing the current state to the total country, passing the action, and then whatever the transaction comes to new state, the transaction calls. So it's kind of doing the same thing, but it's a lot more organized. So, I get back to Android 2 then. Android 2 has an implementation of Redux that uses the observables under the covers. You can have both, like all in the entire store. And let's look at a little bit example of this. And we'll run this and show you kind of like a little everything application. But now we've got a little debugger function now. Doesn't actually walk with that things. In fact, when it's showing you, you can consider it going on to update the user. That's actually put that in there. And this is why you kind of use this plain object that can be created based on certain classes. Because you say this object back in, you can create new classes once you save it off to something else. But it's kind of hard to go back to the process. Let's see what that looks like in code. So I have to use and I don't have a user. So here then what I've done is what they've done here is created two users, one for the previous list, one for the filter, and just like we did in the previous example. Initial state sensor uses and do this. That fancy here and restructure and you go off the type of individual. So if you didn't add to do them, we'll go ahead and get into to do and create the top here. Save it. I'm not able to go through the map and then get the map to go ahead and the top of it. And then something comes in we don't know about, we just going to save. Visibility goes to okay, then we actually, instead of returning the actual value, we're returning the function and use the filter. The default function is the same thing, that's all. And by passing in camping, so for the function that will return to the configured. So when I click so it's passing this out, it's saying, here is the different properties on the object. based on that. It's going to call you on the first time you get the initial value, and then every time that's come through, it's going to call the users, how they can get out and pass it back. And then once I want to use it down component, that goes into the vector, so I can go ahead and grab that store. And there's a method called select if I want to grab a specific part of the state tree. And that's going to return back and do it. You see what it is, then go ahead and combine this. We can combine the other side of the both of the visibility filters whenever you do those changes. And pass it through the value here. The whole list that I can do it. And my story is on the data subject, which is the class. And store method that you see on that. Read that store. All right, so some items that do it to in a functional active way. The application state, that state of your application should be in the whole state. All your application logic should be functional. And watch that the code is the language and that. Questions?
When first working with this, were any books or particular websites that you found other than the ones that you already shared that were particularly helpful in coming up to speed on some of the syntax?
Yes, they have
Yep.
has some free tutorials both on Reactive and I believe on Reactive. Yeah, so those are two very excellent ones to do. And then, you know, the Redux version actually goes through and kind of build the Redux from scratch just to kind of see how it all works together. There's also another framework out there called CycleJS, for that form, which is basically built upon, it's basically just a wrapper around React.js and a virtual ROM. That basically like listen to events, passing them back to the model. And there's also another trail analysis that goes up too. So all good things to watch. And about GitHub is always
I'll write it. I'll put it up. I'll just switch the put up. Yeah, I got that on that. Okay, go for it.
Let's change over to me.
Okay. No, I think we got it.
Okay, for the round tonight, we're going to run Foster John. So our prizes tonight, we have a fund for a JetBrains product, and that will give you access to one of the JetBrains products from LJ, Webstorm. I'm an instructor over at Crown Academy. I just did not order all of the things, and so apparently you can get all of them for a year. So if you're doing a lot of different languages, you can take advantage of that in a little bit way. We also have year subscriptions to Prime Masters, done by local advanced community, a great website, Advanced for Learning. I opened another one. I was sponsored with Learn. They also have 1 month subs for Portal site. So those are the options. Are we doing 2 Prime Masters still?
Yeah, I think so.
Dennis. That's the first one. Get things off the best, right, Dennis? Shane. What are we gonna do? I heard I was shamed a couple times about that here.
Yep.
To my credit, I cannot un-RSVP. So it's a technical malfunction. It's got nothing to do with my person. Derek. Derek is here. What prize do you like, Derek?
Good. Got it.
That's right. One of the front masters down. One to go. Matthew with the amazing avatar.
Oh, dude, you RSVP'd and didn't come. He's a former coworker. He's getting shamed.
Yeah. Good story behind the Pink Panther.
I have no idea.
Yeah. Jeff, you're here. Probably like Jeff.
Yes.
2 front masters.
Okay, so those are both taken.
Okay, so now we have both the JetBrains license and the Coral sets. We have physical cards for the Coral sets. Hank. Hank is here. JetBrains license. Now we just have the Coral site remaining. Ryan, who I cannot verify. Anybody calling Ryan? Oh wait, that is my name. Adam? Adam's here. There we go. Very good. And again, thank you to John. Thank you all for coming out. And have a great night. Oh, wait. Last thing, the coupon code will.
Yeah.
Turns out we were not supposed to do that.
Yeah. Troy told me I could tweet it, but then Jeff Twittered me and said, "Don't tweet that." So.
That's not what we're going to do. But otherwise, go ahead and email info@solutiondesign.com.
Yeah, if you can't remember it, it's just 2016 SDG friend. So if you want to write that down,
There it is again.
feel free.
Let's switch it here and then you type.
Reach out and email them if you'd like to.
Yeah, I'm on too.
He's typing it in. There you go.
Okay, so
It's gonna be on YouTube. Sorry, Jeff.
Sorry, Jeff. One try. With that, have a good night and thank you all for coming out.
And I survived on
Dude, what is going on?
5 minutes battery.
You think it's one of the plugins, or you think your battery's just fine?
I bought this laptop a week ago today. So
This is, I mean,
I run a lot of crap, so I'm not wholly surprised, but I mean I had a Note app, Grails app, a lot of different stuff.
are you ready to talk, or are you just doing like PM?
I've had to write a little bit of Express middleware stuff. If you want a prize, come see me so I can get your email address, please.
I know.